What's going on, everybody? Today we're just going to be talking about the Apex changes. I know a lot of you guys in the community, a lot of you guys who watch my live streams have been asking about the changes to the Apex trader funding prop firm. And for the most part, guys, these changes are much, much better for you as a customer. Pretty much all your major complaints that you guys have had over the last year or two, whenever, they have fixed, right? A lot of you guys have been asking for the end of day drawdown instead of the intraday drawdown. You have been asking for the consistency rule to be upgraded. They've done that as well. You guys have expressed your frustration with the payout denials, and they've basically created a full system that you guys can see if you are able to get a payout or if you've somehow broken a rule and you can't get that payout just yet. So instead of putting in the payout and then waiting and waiting and then, oh, okay, they denied it, now we have to go back and fix this. You'll basically know before you put in that payout if it is possible. So we're just going to go over the major changes. I'm not going to go over every little detail, but we're going to talk about all the major changes they have done. And then I'm going to go into a little bit of the rules and the forums as well. And then at the end, we're going to talk about the promo code that I have going on for you guys and a way to get entered in our raffle that we do every single month for cash prizes and Discord access as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So the biggest change, the number one thing you guys have been asking for, has been the end of day drawdown instead of the intraday trailing drawdown. And they have finally given that to you guys. So when you go to sign up for an account, they've cut down on the amount of options there were. And I think this is a great thing they did because there were so many different options, whether that be size, if there was a trailing drawdown or a static one, rhythmic, trade of eight, wealth chart. You just had so much overload on how many things you could pick from. And now it's extremely simple. You pick which type you want. Do you want the old school intraday trailing drawdown, or do you want the end of day drawdown? Now, you guys know me personally. I've talked about this a lot on stream. I don't really think the intraday drawdown, trailing drawdown is that big of a deal. I know a lot of you guys in the community really hate it. I personally think it builds you as a trader and it helps you not make those mistakes of allowing your big winning trades to come back and hit a max loss. So I think it actually trains you into doing the right thing and being consistent. I do understand that it is a bit aggressive and it probably could be a bit farther away, but I honestly think that it does build a good habit if you get used to that trail. But I think for most people, you guys do prefer the end of day trail. And what does the end of day trail actually mean? Instead of it checking for that drawdown during every single trade that you're in, based on your max account balance, it only checks it at the market close, at the end of day. So it's going to check it basically one time. It's going to compare your highest account balance to your max drawdown. It's going to subtract that, right? And if you've violated that, then you're going to lose the account. The other thing it's going to check for on both of these accounts is your daily loss limit. I believe it's on the intraday as well. Actually, no, it's only on the end of day. Sorry. So on the end of day trail, it's also going to check for your daily loss limit. So you can only lose $1,000 maximum in one single day on the end of day trailing accounts. But on the intraday trail, because it has that intraday trail that's checking every single trade basically as it's moving, you don't have that daily max loss. So be aware of that on the end of day trail. You have the 2,000 drawdown, which is exactly the same as the intraday trail, but you also have that maximum daily loss of $1,000. Okay. The other things you can choose from are exactly the same as before. You can pick rhythmic, which I do recommend if you are trying to copy my charts that you see on the live stream. If you're trying to copy my Addis charts, I do recommend the rhythmic data feed. If you're not choosing rhythmic and you want to just go with Tradevate, I basically call Tradevate the Robin Hood of options. They're like the easiest to learn options platform, or sorry, futures platform. The Robinhood of futures, excuse me, not of options. They're the easiest to learn platform for futures. They are very simple. You can't really get lost in that platform. It's pretty simple. The other one is wealth charts. I personally have not tried wealth charts, so I cannot say anything about that one. And then finally, you get to pick from 4 account sizes. I do not believe you guys should be signing up for 25K accounts right now, especially with the volatility in the market. I think it is too low. It's just way too easy to lose that account. I think at the bare minimum, 50K should be the one you're signing up for. And then if you want more wiggle room, go with the 100 or the 150. Now, before I have made a 50K account sizing guide and I made a 250K account sizing guide. My 50K account sizing guide is still perfect for this new account on Apex. You can still do that with the sizing guide. You can still follow that. I do have to make one for the 150K because they no longer offer the 250K. So look out for that here in the future. Okay, but right now, the baseline account that I typically recommend for most people is the 50K account. Okay. So with the 50K account, you're looking at a $3,000 profit target, max drawdown of $2,000, and a $1,000 daily loss limit if you go with the end of day trail, which I believe most of you guys will be going with. Okay. Now, a couple of things to go over before we call it a video. If you guys check out their forums, they have updated it for these new accounts. I will put this link down below for you guys in the description as well. But let's just go over a couple of quick things. The number one thing you guys are obviously going to ask about is the payouts. So here are the details on that. You can get up to a weekly payout with 100% payout split. So weekly is basically minimum of 5 trading days, which basically there's 5 trading days a week because you're most of the time not going to be trading on Saturday and Sunday. So you can basically get a payout every week if you are following these guidelines. Minimum payout amount is $500. They have upgraded that consistency rule that used to be 30%. It is now 50%. Does it go over that right here? Let's see. Yeah, right here. So 50% consistency requirement. No single profitable trading day may account for 50% or more of the total profit earned since your last payout. So if you have, like, let's say a news day, there's a really big news that comes out and you trade that news and that trade goes crazy and that equates to like 60% of your total profit, you have to keep trading until that one single trade or one single day, excuse me, is not more than 50% of your total profit. Okay. So it will still count towards your balance, but you have to keep trading to get that balance up so that is not equal to more than 50%. Okay. Maximum of 6 payouts per performance account. So I had a lot of questions about this on the live stream. They were asking, is this just like a one-time thing or is it per account? It is per performance account, so paid account basically. I think they changed the name to like a performance account, but we always call them paid accounts. Your payouts are now 100% payout split. I believe they used to be 80%. So now you're getting 100%. Minimum trading days, like we said, 5. Doesn't matter what account size. You still have to trade for 5 minimum days. Here is a new one for you guys. I don't believe this was the case on the old accounts. Your minimum daily profit is different per account. For the 50Ks, it's $250 minimum. Your safety net has to be $52,100. Minimum balance to request a payout is $52,600. Max payouts are always 6. It does not matter what the account size is. So this is all pretty straightforward. You guys can read through this. I'll put this on the description below, like I said. So your first payout, your maximum payout, if the 50K account, $1,500. Second payout, $1,500. Then $2,000. Then $25,000. Then $25,000. And then $3,000. And that changes per account. So be sure to take a look at this based on which account size you are doing. Okay. Here's a good question. Do the 5 trading days have to be consecutive? No, they do not. I'm not going to go through all of these, but definitely take a look at this forum before you guys start trading. I think that's pretty much all we need to go over. Let's take a look at this actually really quick. The end of day drawdown defines the maximum total drawdown allowed on your account, calculated once daily at the market close. It is enforced in real time during the next trading session. If reached, positions close automatically. If reached, the account is failed, whether it's an evaluation account or a paid account. The threshold never moves downward. So this is for the end of day drawdown accounts. It's basically going to check what is your highest account balance. Then you subtract that drawdown for the 50K account. That is the $2,000 drawdown. So let's say you're at 52,000. Your max drawdown would be 50,000. It's going to check that at the end of the day. So if you get below 50,000, you will lose that account. Or if you break the $1,000 max loss per day, you will lose the account. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to go over. There are no rebilling. There's no recurring payments on these accounts anymore. So they are 30-day accounts. They are always 1 day pass. So that used to be a promotion that they did for the 1 day pass thing. It used to be like 3 days by default. Now all of these accounts can be passed in 1 single day. Now I don't recommend trying to pass these in 1 single day, but if you have a really good day in 1 day, obviously you can do that. But take your time, but don't take too much time anymore, because now you only have 30 days per account. If you do not pass it in 30 days, you will have to buy a new account. So you guys don't have to worry about the rebilling anymore. They said on their back end that there wasn't a ton of people allowing it to rebill anyway. They would just buy new accounts anyway. So now they're just making that the standard. No account resets anymore because you can just buy a new account. Last thing I wanted to go over is, as always, you guys can use the promo code BREW if you guys do want to support the channel. I did make a small mistake on this graphic. It's actually 85% off. It's up to 85% off, excuse me, with code BREW. And as always, that will get you entered into our raffles that we do every single month. We just finished our raffle for February. I will be doing one every single month for the rest of the year. So don't send those over to me just yet, but anytime you guys use code BREW on these accounts, just hold on to those receipts. I'll get those from you guys at the end of the month, and you basically get a raffle ticket per 50K account size. So 50K is 1 ticket, 100K is 2 tickets, so on and so forth, and that goes per account. So you guys can sign up for a maximum of 20 accounts, and then you can send those over. The prizes are 1 month Discord access, 3 months Discord access, and cash prizes done through PayPal as well. So if you guys want to support the channel, you can use code BREW. And one more thing, if you guys do not have access to the indicators on TradingView, I do give you guys access for 60 days if you do use the promo code. So go ahead and send me an email. I'll go pull that up one more time for you. If you want to send me an email with your most recent receipt, just let me know what your TradingView username is, and I'll get you added to the Momo indicator, the OTS indicator, and the trading bots as well. That will help you get funded for 60 days. If you guys need an extension, you can always just go ahead and send me your most recent receipt using code BREW, and I'll give you an extension as well. But all right, guys, I appreciate you watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy these changes. If you have any questions, be sure to check out their forums. If it doesn't answer it in the forums, you can ask me on the live stream. If I don't know the answer, I can contact my contact at Apex and see if they can help you out as well. If you guys have any questions, put them down below. Hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the live stream. Peace, everybody.